Carl Jung's work was never just about psychology. It was a radical invitation to confront the hidden recesses of the human soul. He didn't simply study behavior or label disorders. He explored the uncharted terrain beneath our awareness, the parts of ourselves we deny, avoid, or bury. Jung believed the greatest danger in life wasn't out in the world, but inside us, in the unconscious forces we refuse to face. We like to think we're in control of our choices, our thoughts, our desires, but what if we're not? What if something deeper is moving through us, quietly shaping our lives while we remain unaware? Look closely at your own patterns, the ways you sabotage what you want, the emotional reactions that seem to come from nowhere, the relationships that echo old wounds. These aren't random. They're the effects of the shadow, the part of you you've rejected because it felt unacceptable, too painful, or too dark. The shadow isn't some abstract idea. It's real. It lives inside you and influences your life in ways you may not even recognize. The more you deny it, the more power it holds. Jung warned, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. But the shadow is only the first layer. Beneath it lies the collective unconscious, a deep psychic structure shared by all of humanity. Within this layer live archetypes, ancient patterns and symbols that shape the way we experience the world. The hero, the caregiver, the trickster, the sage, these aren't just characters from myths. They're living blueprints within your psyche, influencing how you love, fight, dream, and suffer. When you keep repeating the same dynamics in relationships or keep falling into familiar emotional traps, it's not just bad luck. You're playing out a pattern as old as time, one that lives within all of us. Modern life has made us forget this inner world. We've elevated logic, productivity, and surface success while ignoring the language of the soul. Jung understood that the psyche doesn't speak in facts and figures. It speaks in symbols, images, and dreams. That recurring nightmare, that odd symbol that keeps showing up, they're not meaningless. They're messages from within. A dream about falling might not be about a fear of heights, but a fear of losing control. Teeth falling out might signal deep vulnerability. Your dreams are trying to tell you what your conscious mind won't admit. This disconnection from the symbolic and the sacred is at the root of so much of our suffering. Anxiety, depression, and burnout aren't just personal struggles. They're symptoms of a deeper alienation. Jung saw this coming. He knew that without a connection to the inner world, we become hollow, cut off from purpose, from soul, from self. Healing requires more than self-help mantras or spiritual bypassing. It calls for individuation, the hard, honest work of becoming whole. This means integrating the parts you've disowned, your fear, your rage, your shame, and also your forgotten power. True growth demands courage and humility. And strangely, what you fear most often holds the key to your transformation. If something stirred in you while reading this, that may be no accident. Jung called such moments synchronicity, when the unconscious knocks at your door. Maybe it's time to stop running. Maybe the journey inward begins now.